What's going on, Exclusive Thoughts fam? It's Troy Spry, your certified life and relationship coach from exclusivethoughts.com. That's XKLUSIVE thoughts.com. I want to drop a quick life and love lesson on you coming from the I'm Tired of Being Fat Chronicles. So I'm getting straight into this one. I figured I had to do a video on this, and I knew I had to do it when I saw that there was an app for Netflix and chill. So I've been seeing so many different conversations on social media that I said it's got to be a topic that I address. This whole idea of Netflix and chill, right? And so for those of you who don't know, who are watching, Netflix and chill is this idea that instead of going out on a date, we're going to watch Netflix and chill at somebody's house or at my house, right? And I'm going to give you a few reasons why people do it, and then I'm going to give you a few more reasons why it's probably not a good idea, especially if you're in the early stages of dating, right? So here are a few reasons I hear people talk about why they offer up Netflix and chill. Number one is it's inexpensive. You know, that's crazy to me. It's inexpensive. Well, so is a walk in the park and yogurt or ice cream or a museum or an event. I mean, there are plenty inexpensive things to do as far as a date goes. Number two is, some guys will say, well, I want to see if she's down without me spending a whole bunch of money, on investing in a bunch of high-end dinners and things like that. Well, half of the time, fellas, what you got to understand is she's not even really asking for all that. That's you trying to stunt to make yourself look better. And if it's a girl who that's all she needs to be and that's what she needs to be impressed, then she might not be the right girl for you. But don't tell me it's because you want to see if she's down for you beyond, expensive dinners and things like that. That's crazy. So there's a few reasons why people say they do it. I like to say you do it possibly because, number one, you don't want to put any energy or effort into that girl or that person or even that guy. Or, I think you want to get closer to having sex. That's just it, right? Because here's the thing. We got to understand. We invest in everything else. Why can't you invest in someone you're serious about dating? So I think that's where the line is drawn. When you're constantly getting offered up Netflix and chill, number one, ladies, if you're the one who's like, okay, then, I can't really argue with that, right? I can't argue with him offering it up as if you're saying constantly okay to the proposition. But what I am saying, though, is invest. If it's a girl that you're truly wanting to date, that you see, you admired her, you saw her, you approached her, it's okay to invest something in her. You'll invest in those shoes, those Jordans. You'll invest in girls. You'll invest in those shoes, that makeup, whatever it is. Well, take some time and invest in that person if you really want to get to know them, right? And when I say invest, I don't mean spending a whole bunch of money. I just mean the fact that everybody wants to feel like they're worth some effort. Everybody wants to feel like they're worth some effort. And Netflix and chill, I'm sorry, no matter how you put it, it's not worth much effort. And some people say, well, I'm a cook for her. Well, guess what? You can cook for her some other time if y'all continue to date, right? So those are the reasons why people say they do it. Those are just a few. That's not all of them. But here's a few reasons why it's probably not a good idea, right? Number one, too much temptation. I mean, we already live in a fast-paced society where people are having sex like this and confusing things and moving too fast and dating. Well, you go and you start drinking and watching movies. Number one, where's the conversation in that where we're getting to know each other, right? And number two, we're tempted now to go after the lustful physical feelings and the chemistry instead of actually going after me getting to know what your values are and what your intentions are and actually learning a little bit about you, right? So that is one reason that is not a good idea. Number two, you don't know them like that. And this goes for girls and guys, especially if it's somebody you just met. You invite somebody to your space, to your house. How many times they pop up later and you don't even want to date them no more. You don't know them like that, so why in the world would you put yourself in situations that are unsafe or not comfortable for you, right? So that's another reason just to not do it. Number three, I think it sets a bad standard, right? If the first thing you do is accept, okay, you don't have to put any effort into anything we do, all I'm gonna do is come straight to your house, then you're setting a bad standard because now later on you're gonna want that person to maybe take you out, make sure you're in public with them. You don't want those things, and you're probably not going to get them because you started off by setting a bad standard that no one has to put any effort into you or invest anything into you in order to date you. And that's not a good standard to set. And I always tell guys this, and I'm older now. This comes from a guy who used to do those kind of things. But the thing is, would you tell your daughter to accept that proposition from a guy she just met, right? So before you get all upset with me, would you tell your daughter to say, okay, I'll come over your house and Netflix and chill as soon as I meet you? You wouldn't tell her that. So why would you expect that from her? And ladies, instead of you getting so bent out of shape when someone offers up that proposition, come from an empowered place and respectfully decline. That's all you got to do. Respectfully decline the proposition. You don't have to fuss and say, well, I'm worth more than that and blah, 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 and pop off. No, just say, you know what? That's just not something I'm interested in doing. I would love to go out with you because I would love to get to know you, maybe go out with you in a public place. But I'm not interested in coming to your house and chilling and watching Netflix. Maybe that's something we get to later on. But right now I'm genuinely interested in getting to know you. And so I guarantee you usually get what you expect, ladies. You usually get what you expect. The guy that really wants to be into you, that really likes you, that really wants to date you, he has no problem thinking a little bit outside the box, putting a little effort into it, and actually dating you. I guarantee you he has no problem doing it. It's only the people who aren't genuinely interested in you who make that a big deal and a big priority. So my whole point in this video is not to say don't ever have dates at your house or to have a Netflix and chill night. But can't that wait a little while longer, right? Start the dating process off on a better foot than that. Not this Netflix and chill stuff, all right? So that's my love lesson for today. Share the video. Somebody needs to hear about this Netflix and chill thing. I can do more on it later. But those are just basic facts about why it's not a good idea and why people tend to do it. Share the video. Go to the website, www.exclusivethoughts.com, XKLUSIVE thoughts.com, and get on the email list because the book is coming soon. And fellas, I promise I'm not hating on you. I'm just putting it out there, right? Because if you're really into her, this video won't bother you anyway. And ladies, all I'm saying is start how you want to finish. All right? Appreciate y'all. I'm tired of being Fat Chronicles. Peace.